Hello. Timing wasn't great there. Welcome to a quick sort of group review of some Dunkels, dark lagers, and black lagers. I think we've all got one each, at least.
I'm in a conundrum now.
Let's start with Craig and see what you've got for us this evening.
Right, so I've got a beer from Lost and Grounded Brewers, and this is their Everything Old is New Again. It's a Dunkel, 5.2%, out of Bristol. And yeah, we'll give it a go. Purchased just the other day at the Little Swift just near me, so quite lucky that I could get a dark beer for now. So cool.
Very good. Harry, have you managed to get one?
Yes, I got this about an hour and a half ago, last minute, birding a Dunkel. Yeah, just a standard Dunkel. I do like to pick it up now and again from Waitrose.
Absolute classic.
Yep.
Mine is a little bit of a twist on, you would think I'd have something traditional, but actually the ones I've got for this evening are all English breweries. So the first one I've got is the Colonel, and it's their Dunkel.
Very nice.
At 4.5, 4.5, 4.6, 4.6. So that's a nice, easy start. Then we're going to follow with Break the Table. It's the collaboration between Braybrook and Bow, their Midnight Beer, which is their black lager. And if we have time, I've also got the collaboration between Northlands on Zoko as their dark lager as well.
Cool.
Nice.
Have you had the Colonel Dunkel before? Now
I have not.
Oh,
No,
right.
These are all brand new beers to me.
Yeah.
So I'll crack this one open. This very large bottle opener.
Cool.
Yep.
And hopefully it doesn't go everywhere. Obviously, Paul.
Good knobhead, Paul. Not doing very well either on this. Bear with me 1 second. Turn that off. I do apologise. Just pop
work. It's work.
Popular at work.
Yeah. So let's have a look at Craig. Sorry. The glass.
What?
Yeah, that's a yeah, they're merchants.
Quite pleasant.
Good.
Kind of a half a finger. Well, was to a finger, just off white, slightly tinged brown head. Kind of a, I don't know, like a chestnutty, mahogany type in colour. It looks darker on screen than what it is, but yeah, nice carbonation, medium, as you expect. Looks quite good.
Yeah, very good. Harry?
There you go. Looks like Guinness. But no, it's just a little bit lighter in colour. You can't see through it at all, but yeah, there we are.
Cheers. And then mine is definitely see-through, but you can see that it's definitely hazy.
Yeah.
For the camera.
That's the Colonel, yeah?
That's the Colonel. It's a big head, as I like them. But yeah, should be good.
So that you like them more that you just tend to pour them?
Does it have to be mutually exclusive? Is everyone getting sort of a malty smell from it?
Yeah, really toasty. What taste?
Sorry, I'll just.
I'm thirsty as well. I had another beer that I only had like 3 sips out of, so
I just first beer of the day. So.
Are you streaming on other things as well, Adam?
I am streaming on both YouTube and also Twitter. So we have
Randy.
Hi.
9 letters.
Randy.
I suppose that's the countdown.
Randy.
Yep. Yeah, I thought. I've not done YouTube and somewhere else. I've done Facebook and Twitter before as a promo for the channel to, pardon me, draw them in, draw all the single viewers in.
Yeah,
but yeah. So we're doing the aroma, aren't we? Sorry.
Yeah, I drank
the taste as well.
Definitely those burnt malts.
So yours is a Dunkel as well, Adam.
Yeah. Munich style Dunkel. It doesn't, as the usual kernel, actually doesn't say what the hops are. I'm assuming it's going to be Munich malt. Definitely getting that burnt sort of smell on it.
Yeah, with this, it just says water, wheat malt, barley malt, roasted malt, hops, and yeast. Don't need to know what hops.
No, water, hops, yeast, and barley. That's literally all I'm getting on the here. It does say obviously it's bottle conditioned, saying about the sediment, which I don't.
Yeah, this one's bottle conditioned as well. Or as they call it, bottle fermentation.
It's probably the direct German translation. But other than the sort of that malty sort of smell, I'm not really getting much.
So this, I'm getting the sweet kind of maltiness. There is a bit of like a wishy-washy note about it, which, well, it's a little bit, fair bit of banana in there as well, but like a toasted banana. That's what I'm getting. But yeah, but it does have like a wishy-washy kind of watery note about it, which obviously you get more in the taste.
I do like how the head's stuck around for this one.
Mine just said goodbye. I'm going to chuck the yeast in there, pour it all in.
The taste is great on this one. It's just such an easy beer to drink. I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of regular lagers. I just they tend to be a bit too grassy for me. But I love an amber or a Vienna lager or a Dunkel or a dark lager.
I really enjoyed that.
It's really nice.
I had a couple of bottles of it a few months ago. I can't remember when, but might have been back end of last year. It's quite I really enjoyed it. I was curious as well because it was Colonel, because they're not really renowned for kind of lagers or dark lagers or anything. So I was quite intrigued just to see another style. Obviously their stouts are outstanding and their hoppy beers are just the OG of hazy beer in the UK, basically. So, and I thought, I'll try a Dunkel from them, see what that's all about. I was like, wow, they're even good at them as well. So,
I'd had the Ella pills that they did. That was really good.
Yeah, I wanted to try that. Yeah,
it's still about Craig. You could probably find it if you. But I know they've done another one recently. I want to say Mosaic pills, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah. No, it's,
Yeah. I have to say, as a style-wise, it's never something I really kind of go to immediately. It's like it's more like an autumnal taste. I find.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, never really have them in the summer unless there's one in Birmingham actually. I can't remember what it's called now. It's like they just have German beers in there. It's not like beer keller or anything like that. It's like a proper beer hall, but then they've got lots of craft German beer or German craft beers from like Yankee and Frau Gruber, I think I saw, and then there's another one, Freigeist Beer Culture. I remember seeing some of theirs, and then but then they've got some of their own kind of house lagers as well, which seem quite good. But then there's also Craft, which is they've got a couple of sites in London. I wanted to do that so badly. Or might get a chance to go to it this summer.
Yeah.
So but that just does. They've got like 3 or 4 tap rooms around London. They just do lagers. I think they've ventured out and kind of done some pales, but I don't care about them. Just want to try their lagers.
Yeah.
Very good.
How's your beer? How's it?
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. So yeah, that one's for anyone new. It's pretty. It's not too bad. It will go down quickly. It is easy drinking. I think that's the whole point of it. Of everything. Raggy.
Yeah, the legend that is Raggy.
How you doing, mate?
Yeah, they are definitely easy drinking, especially this one. How's yours, Craig?
It's not. I mean, on the nose, there's kind of a caramelly toffee kind of aroma, but not overly sweet, if you know what I mean. Slight kind of burnt sugar, brown sugar kind of aromas. Maybe a little bit of. It's a little bit toasty. It's not a strong kind of smelling toasty sort of toasty brown bread type thing going on. But yeah, apart from that, I mean, it's not. It smells very good. I mean, you are getting some kind of Pils malt thing going on as well, underlying all that.
Mm-hmm.
But it smells like a decent Dunkel, and yeah, it's not crazy sweet, but it's just kind of, for me, a pitched about right.
Yeah.
There's also more of a, on the taste, I'm getting more of a kind of a like a toasted chestnut, to it. But it's very clean though. I don't know if it's the water quality down in Bristol or what. I don't know, but it's a very kind of clean, crisp Dunkel. And some Dunkels I've had before aren't quite like that. But this one's, it's a 5 is it 5.2? I can't remember now. 5.2. So there's no hint of that. It's like a low medium. Yeah, medium carbonation. Nothing crazy there. Bodies, low medium. But for a Dunkel or a lager, it's bordering on the lower end of a full body. But overall, low medium. Yeah, it's nice. Like you're saying, an autumnal kind of feel, winter feel to the beer. Again, would I drink them in the summertime? I don't. I'd probably go on to like Pilsners and stuff, more so in the summer months. It's just easy, it's more crushable. I think this could be a little bit too heavy when you're really thirsty and you're knocking them back quick in hot weather or something. You don't want to slow down when you're thirsty, really, do you? So, so for me, it's more of an autumnal sort of winter, cold weather sort of, nice change of season beer for sure, from summer to autumn or autumn to winter even. Yeah, great beer.
Yeah. Very good. Very good.
I was just checking water profile for Bristol for you. It's very hard water. It's the same as here. Very hard water.
It comes across quite soft which is strange. In the taste, it feels quite. I don't know if the brewing process does something to water from its natural state, or if they add anything to it. Yeah, so I mean, not being a brewer, I don't know, but there's definitely something about the water quality there that's kind of caught the old taste buds a little bit. Perhaps it's not. Perhaps it's just me. I don't know.
It's a very. I'm getting very caramel aftertaste to this. Sort of burnt sugar.
Residual
it's just so drinkable. Kind of thing. Yeah, it's just so drinkable. Yeah. It's just a beer you could have quite a few of.
I'm on my second can, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking it easy because I'm just thought I've only got one, and then I've got going to go to lagers afterwards.
I'll be 2 seconds.
I've only got these. So.
Sorry.
I think anyway.
I'm just going to go wash this glass out, and I'll get the next beer.
Cool.
Yeah. I'll slow down.
Yeah, I've got some non-dunkels for later. Say later.
Yeah.
Soon.
Yeah.
Got that one that Rob kept on banging on about, the one from by the river.
Oh yeah.
Something.
It's at a few places. I've seen it a couple of places online. I almost pulled the trigger the other day. I really want a can, but I'm trying not to. I've been really damn good for almost a year of not, apart from during lockdowns and stuff. I've not bought anywhere else apart from locally in the 3 lockdowns. Yeah. But in between, I've been buying bits and bats. And I'm like, I really want to try that one. I can't pronounce it because I'm a southerner. So,
I did it to Adam earlier, and I sounded like a Jamaican.
I can't do it. I'm not even going to bother. I don't know. How do you do that when you go on to like pronunciation websites and you put that in? You ain't going to find the word, are you? So,
would please.
Just not going to happen.
So, that's the next one, which is the Braybrook. There we go. That's better. My collaboration with Bow.
Nice. They're a brewery I want to check out in the summer, for sure.
I've had a couple. I had their other dark lager, and that was really good. So this will be good. It's also the little stubby bottles, which I find hilarious.
Yeah, I had a beer from them last year. I can't remember what it was. It was in a can. I think it was this. There might have been just their pills.
It'd be their Keller pills. That's the only one I think that's in a can because it's that's contract can.
That's what it was. Yeah, I thought it was all
right. But yeah, a hell of a lot darker than the last one. Nearly just removed myself. Still a bit of light bleeding through.
I done that to Rob the other day. I was trying to make him full screen, and I chucked him out of the chat.
Get away! Be gone.
Just do it. Oh god, well, I've done it. I do it once a week. Just like
I'll buy Peter though, but no one cares.
Yeah.
No, I normally block Peter. So.
Peter lived in the basement. We just let him sit in the basement. Has to be done actually one stream. Is just have Peter in the basement constantly trying to get in. No, I'm where you live.
I missed your stream unfortunately last night, but I'll catch up with it probably when I'm cleaning tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's certainly cleaning.
You and your cleaning.
Only 2 days.
Is that your second job? Is that your second job? Or...
Yeah, no, it's his first job.
2 days a week. 2 days a week. And this week it's Thursday and Sunday.
Yeah.
I have like a little routine. Mine's when it gets fucking trashed, and then at the same time it's me who's looking at it, so it looks like rare now and again.
Emergency wine. I have an image of in Raggy's house. It's one of those fire breaking case emergency cases, and it's the little bottles of wine. It's just like,
Emergency,
it's like holding the hammer.
emergency wine.
It's just actually just like a glass cabinet, and then you smash the glass cabinet. That sounded.
You must have a dark lager, Raggy, or a Dunkel in that stash. You must have.
But then he can't review it himself, and I know he likes to review it himself.
Yeah, that's fair dues. Yeah.
No, Guinnesses don't count because they're a stout.
Genesis.
I'm Genesis. Yeah. But hell of a lot darker this one than the last one.
If you mix some Guinness
Looks
with
like cream.
lager,
Yeah, you mix a Guinness with a lager, yeah.
still not a Dunkel or a tart lager, but it's something interesting.
Probably tastes better.
That burnt flavour that I got on the kernel on this one is way more pronounced. There's loads and loads of burnt malt on the smell, the taste, right at the back as well. That sort of really sort of intensely roasted malt. Really nice. It's darker, but it's definitely a black lager rather than a Dunkel. Really good.
It looks really creamy. The head on it.
Yeah, it's very light. It's not thick at all.
Raggy's just drinking pop. That's what it is.
Pepsi cherry.
Pepsi cherry.
Nice.
That's right. I'm worse at times.
Oh my.
Is that the one that's round corner brewery or something
I
like
think
that?
it is around corner.
Who did I see is collabing with Round Corner? Someone random who's coming into the UK. And I won't ever remember it, but it is a lager. And it's being brewed at Round Corner. Oh, yeah. It'll come to me.
I'm interested to try their Imperial Gunmetal. The Gunmetal was a bit wishy-washy, but the Imperial, which I think is it 9%? Might be a bit interesting.
I haven't even, that Round Corner Brewery. I don't know very much about them at all.
I've heard of them. I've never had nothing from them, to be honest.
They made a post. The only reason why I know about them was not because of their beer. It was because they posted a job or something like that, and it was apprentice, and then the salary wasn't even right for an apprentice, and it was like illegal. And don't post that sort of thing in a Facebook group. And they did, and they had their arses handed to them.
They're from Melton Mowbray, aren't they, in Leicestershire?
Yeah, been there. Can't say there's much there. They don't even really push the fact that they're the home of the pie. Yeah, I've got the bus to Melton quite a few times from Nottingham. Yeah,
I've got a few suggestions, but at the moment, local. But that's what I'd say.
Try and support local.
If you can. If you can't, then there's a whole host of online sites. I mean, House of Trembling Madness is awesome, good prices. Yeah. There's just loads.
If I
there's
put in,
there's so many good places.
I tell you what is good to look at. There we go. Right,
Bottles
I'll
and
put it in the.
That's my place.
That's
where I go a lot.
Good place to start. I'm sorry.
No, there's some good places. Is that Bristol Bottles and Books?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's Bristol. There's also In at Home in Newbury. I quite like In at Home in Newbury because there's it's just a bit of a different selection. You don't get all the hype. You just get some. It seems to be able to get hold of the bottles which other places don't, and they get a lot of Braybrook, they get a lot of Donzoko and stuff like that, which nowhere else buys around here. And even to an extent, you don't see Bottles and Books buying it. But I think because in at home, the website is, not. But the shop, for a start, isn't quite as well known as Bottles and Books and a lot of other shops around the UK. So it seems to be that you can get rarer beers more easily. So yeah, I do like using them. But then also I can just drive down there and have a chat.
There's a whole host. I mean, I don't know, Beer Merchants, Honest Brew, are the more well-known ones, I'd say. Rad Beer, really good.
Yeah, that's who I use for my stuff.
Yeah, you've got a few places up your way, haven't you, Adam? I'm not.
Yeah, there's loads of places. What I was going to say is that's a really good directory to use that actually has almost all of the ones that you've mentioned. It gives you a breakdown of how they deliver and stuff. But yeah, there's some great ones. Lancashire bottle shops are really good one. They get every Pomona Island release. They're getting a load of Daya in at the moment. They're a good one. They are good. Don't really. There's also Hophouse.beer is another one near me. They're good. They get some odd things in because they use 2 different suppliers. So sometimes they'll get some that you'll see on a load of other websites, but then they'll get a mix of something else as well. But yeah, Steve's saying that he hasn't got any. You must have some. There must be some within delivery distance. It's just a case of knowing. Sometimes they're just not very good at promoting themselves.
Yeah, that's surprisingly the way things are. It's like, But anyway, not going into all that. But yeah, it does surprise me sometimes. You think, well, you've got to,
Yeah,
how are you still going? How are you still going?
Yeah. Black Lodge are great. So are Carnival. I'd recommend Chapter, but Chapter are a bit rubbish on delivery. They're based in sort of the middle of nowhere between sort of Runcorn and Holton, and it's not easy to get to unless you drive. And their delivery, they don't do local delivery. It's sort of $5.99. That's it.
Oh me.
But they do. They do collection.
They do.
But Mark,
I'm just looking. I'm amazed by the amount of shops locally which I didn't know existed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got there's a wine shop in Broadstairs that I've been meaning to get a load of beer. They got new owners in November. It's called the Bottleneck in Broadstairs, and they've just updated their website, and they're starting to get loads of decent. They're starting to get Cloudwater in and stuff like that. It's like, whoa, they're obviously beer fans because they wouldn't know about these breweries otherwise. And I don't know. But they get a lot of Kentish stuff in as well that I want to start raiding and doing. So that's another option for me. So I've got quite a few options. It's quite good away from supermarkets and stuff.
There's a really good place called the Drink Valley. I'd highly recommend it.
They are the second fastest delivery I've ever had from a beer shop after.
I'm not first then. That's right.
No, you can't get faster than Trembling Madness. It's already in a box before you've clicked checkout.
They are crazy. I mean, even for me, and I'm like sort of further south and out of the way, I get the next day as well. It's like I've only ordered from them once, but Wow.
It's super fast.
Yeah.
So looking at this one local to me, it's got Day of Steady Rolling Man sold out. How do you sell out of that beer? It's like
A lot of
the
people
one
want to drink
beer.
it.
Well, yeah, but you don't sell out because you buy fuck tons of it. They've only that shop's obviously quite small as well. It's only got. Have you seen any of these shops? Which I've seen one. I think it could be in Norwich, which does low alcohol. No, it's not. It's in Cambridge. It does low alcohol beer only.
Yeah,
really?
Dry Drinker is one.
Like
I used to live in
business suicide.
I used to live in Cambridgeshire, but that was obviously before. That was in the late sort of noughties. There wasn't really anything like that. There was plenty of a real ale. I was quite close to Three Blind Mice, which was just north of Ely, going towards Downham Market way. I had a beer festival there, and it was in a school at a weekend. Can you believe?
I've been to a few. I've been to a few in assembly halls.
It's pretty
no,
weird.
It wasn't in a classroom.
Seriously,
I've done one in an assembly hall.
You could go through the whole school and just find a seat and sit down and have beer. It's like, this is weird. I did like that. Wish it was like that when I was at school, but yeah.
I went to one which was inside a Hindu temple, which was really random. I went to that with Stuart. I think that was in Wakefield or somewhere like that.
Nice. Keep up comments. How was your work today, Harry?
Thoroughly enjoyable. Of my digging up the back garden. Well, I didn't actually do the fence. It was just mainly the that patio killed me. Two of us killed us both. Shattered after it because there's about just over a ton of concrete there, and lifting that all and moving it by hand was not fun.
Yeah.
But if anyone wants some hardcore to use, I've got fucking loads of it I need to get rid of.
Take it to the tip. They have a special hardcore skip
to the tip.
Yeah.
Bit heavy though.
Yeah, my thing is because I have to take a work van, and I need to see if I can, because I can't fit it in my car, otherwise I'll be going fucking running up and down constantly. So if I get a work van, then I need to get something kind of signed off because I'm in a work van in rather than being because it's fucking got livery all over it.
Yeah.
So I'll need to get something signed off, but my mate who came around and did it with me, he said you can do it, you can get it signed off, but yeah, that was knackering. So I don't know if Reggie's still watching, but he's welcome to have all my hardcore and just pour it in somewhere on his parks that he's working in. Hide it. At the same time, I did think about pouring it into a canal.
A rock feature.
That's all it would be. There's a load of flint in there as well. So
Starfire. Trial and Brews is not very happy with Harry because of dragon fruit, dragon soup. And he said dragon fruits then.
Dragon fruit. What? Sorry, I didn't understand.
He had a kind of dark fruits dragon soup last night. Yeah, Joy oh, days. Well. Oh dear.
Yeah, it's never a good idea. Dragon soup, never a good idea.
I did see that. You can get to sleep to off free. Well, yeah.
There will be stuff there. It's not everywhere delivers or does local delivery, so you just have to have a quick shifty around it.
Yeah.
I think that's towards Craig's Craig's school.
It might be when I burped. I don't know. But no, I thought it was farts, but there you go, whatever.
Drinking at 19 p.m.
This is all right. Yeah.
No.
Blimey. 10 p.m. Wow.
Yeah, not a good idea that. But then again, it makes you more of a man.
Stockton Heath.
Yeah.
Miles away. Stockton Heath's Newcastle. Well, it's Middlesbrough way, isn't it?
That's Stockton on Tees. Probably find that Stockton Heath around the corner from your house.
Warrington, not really close to me, but yeah.
It's in the north area.
It's Mankland when you get into Warrington. You cross that St Helens border, and people talk the people that Peter sees at parties.
I've been to. Funny enough, I've been to a party underneath the M6 in Warrington years ago. Underneath it was called Gash Collective, is what it was called.
Jesus.
This is years ago. I'm trying to remember when it was. Was it like 2009, 2010, something like that? There's like a big fucking rave. Like a rave underneath the fucking Gash Collective. Never thought anything wrong with the name back then, and then you kind of look at it now and say, right, yeah. Gash Collective. Fucking hell.
Are you coming up to do this rave then in the Williamson tunnels?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And we also got tickets. It's not really rave. It's that's a ticketed event. So also got tickets to go and see LTJ Buchan in Brum, which obviously means nothing to a lot of people, but for the occasional drum and bass listener that you might get on your channel, yeah, going to go and see LTJ Buchan, which would be awesome. It's like I don't know what would it be like? It's like seeing it's like one of the original kind of drum and bass people, one of the big lads, one of the top boys in drum and bass. Bottles and Books. Yeah, I've never actually been to Bottles and Books, but I found their website. Well, I found them through Instagram, and then I was like, as soon as they launched the website, I started ordering. I think the first order I did was maybe like a 6, and it turned up like almost the next day, and then I started doing 12s and 24s from them, and it's been a really good shop to have because they've just got such a nice variety and decent prices. I nearly did an order from them, but I decided to do the Rad Beer one instead because I just want to save dough a bit because I want to push on with the garden at the moment.
Yeah, good time of year.
Yeah,
all that.
Yeah.
While the ground's still soft as well, if you're digging out concrete and shit.
Yeah, fucking hell. Well, I do need the help. Yeah, dig a big hole. Yeah. Well, that's what I think happened before, and then they poured concrete over the top of it. But yeah, I kind of wish that I'd done that patio last summer because then I could have used that hardcore on the bit which I poured concrete on. So I just need to get rid of it. And getting it out of my garden's a pain in the ass because there's 2 steps up and then there's 4 steps down with all these bags, which are all like 40, 50 kilo each one. So, yeah, it's not going to be fun.
I didn't realise I could do that.
Yeah.
Craig keeps getting covered up by the comments, and I thought, I'll stick Craig up there, and I'll get over by the comments. I don't care.
That's right. You can just cover me up instead. It's easier.
It's all right. I don't mind.
I think he may have Googled incorrectly there.
Yeah.
All right.
No worries. Cool.
Definitely different. I think I'm going to end the stream there. I think we've sort of I know you guys only got one, so I thought we'll end it there. I don't know if we're doing anything afterwards. We'll have a chin wagging thing. But yeah, thank you very much for people tuning in. Just a quick sort of look into dark lagers.
Yeah, they're quite.
So, cheers.
They're good. Cheers.
Yeah.
Bye. Yeah.
Yeah.